Welcome to Informed Tourist, where we don't just visit places, we uncover stories, secrets, and the soul of a destination. This is Curtis, your traveling guru, and today, I'm inviting you to join me on a journey that promises to change the way you think about travel. So first, let me ask you to subscribe and like. Now let us set off. I have a question for you, one that could transform your next adventure. What if I told you there's a corner of Europe where ancient cities sleep in quiet valleys, where turquoise rivers carve through untouched canyons, and where hospitality isn't just a word, but a way of life? Imagine a place where every street tells a story, and every meal is an invitation into someone's home. Why do so many people visit Europe, yet miss its most authentic, most surprising region? While crowds flock to the same famous cities, the Balkans remain a hidden gem, waiting for curious travelers. By the end of this journey, I'll share a secret that will put you on the path to discovering it for yourself. We are going to peel back the layers of the Balkan Peninsula, a region shaped by centuries of history, culture, and resilience. Forget the crowded squares and long lines you see everywhere else. Here, you'll find winding alleys and peaceful paths where the only sounds are your footsteps and the distant echo of local life. We are venturing off the beaten path into places where authenticity still thrives. I promise to guide you through misty mountains, along sparkling coastlines, and into the heart of communities that welcome strangers as friends. This is not just a list of places, it is a roadmap to an adventure that will change the way you see Europe forever. You'll discover hidden fortresses, secret beaches, and traditions passed down through generations. Imagine stumbling upon a Roman amphitheater all to yourself, or sharing a meal with a family in a village that isn't in any guidebook. These are the experiences that make travel truly meaningful. These are the moments that make a trip unforgettable, the laughter, the connections, the sense of discovery that stays with you long after you return home. They are waiting for you in countries like Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, North Macedonia, and Montenegro, places where every border crossed is a new story to tell. The story of the Balkans is complex, filled with powerful empires, dramatic conflicts, and resilient people who have shaped their world with courage and creativity. This history has shaped the landscape and the culture, creating a region that is both beautiful and misunderstood. A place where every festival, every ruin, and every smile has a deeper meaning. Are you ready to see the real Balkans? Let's begin this adventure together, and discover the question that truly changes everything. Have you ever looked at a map and wondered what secrets a place holds? Every line, every curve, every shaded valley hints at stories waiting to be discovered. The Balkans, with their intricate borders and winding rivers, invite us to imagine the lives shaped by this land. The Balkan Peninsula is a land defined by its dramatic geography. Here, nature has carved out a world of contrasts, towering peaks, deep valleys, and lush forests, all packed into a relatively small corner of Europe. It is a place of rugged mountains that seem to touch the sky, their silhouettes painted gold by the rising sun. These peaks have witnessed centuries of change, standing silent as empires rose and fell below. These are the Dinaric Alps, a formidable spine of limestone that runs down the coast, creating breathtaking cliffs and deep canyons. Their sheer faces and hidden caves have inspired legends and offered shelter to those seeking refuge. This geography is the key to understanding why the Balkans are so special. The land itself has shaped the cultures, languages, and histories of the people who call it home. For centuries, these mountains were natural fortresses. Their steep slopes and narrow passes made them nearly impossible to conquer, protecting villages and traditions from the outside world. They protected the people who lived here from invaders and preserved their way of life. In these remote valleys, communities developed unique customs, music, and stories, passed down through generations. You can see this history etched into the landscape. Ancient ruins, terraced hillsides, and weathered paths tell tales of resilience and adaptation. Ancient Roman roads wind through mountain passes, connecting distant settlements and echoing with the footsteps of travelers from centuries past. Ottoman bridges arch gracefully over emerald rivers, their stones worn smooth by time and the passage of countless feet. Venetian fortresses stand guard over coastal towns, reminders of a time when the sea was both a barrier and a gateway to the wider world. The history of the Balkans is not just one of empires and armies, it is a story of people who have built their lives in harmony with the land, celebrating their heritage in vibrant festivals and daily rituals. People who have endured, adapted, and held on to their identity with incredible strength. Their faces tell stories of hardship and hope, of laughter echoing through mountain villages. A new story is being written, one of peace, renewal, and a warm welcome to visitors. Today, the Balkans invite travelers to experience their beauty, to share in their traditions, and to become part of their ongoing story. So, when you picture the Balkans, don't just think of cities, think of a vast, wild, and beautiful landscape. Untamed forests, crystal-clear rivers, and mountains that seem to whisper ancient secrets. The mountains and rivers have kept these secrets safe for centuries. Now, it is our turn to find them, to listen to the whispers of the land, and to discover the stories that still linger in the air. Why do travelers flock to Rome and Paris, yet hesitate when they hear the names Sarajevo or Tirana? The answer is simple. We travel with our assumptions. For many, the Balkans are still associated with the conflicts of the past. This outdated picture prevents people from seeing the vibrant, peaceful, and incredibly welcoming reality of today. We stick to what we know, and in doing so, we miss out on the magic of the unknown. The Balkans, with its less famous capitals and scattered rural gems, doesn't fit neatly into this model. It requires a bit more curiosity. It asks the traveler to look beyond the top 10 lists and forge their own path. The magic of the Balkans is waiting for those who are willing to step off the well-trodden path. In the next sections, we will show you exactly what you have been missing. What if a city could feel like a discovery, not just a destination? While Dubrovnik and Split get all the attention, the true heart of the Balkans beats in its lesser-known cities. Let's start with Ohrid in North Macedonia. Nestled on the shores of one of Europe's oldest and deepest lakes, Ohrid is a city of churches. It is said to have once had 365, one for every day of the year. Walking its cobblestone streets feels like stepping back in time, with every corner revealing a new view of the shimmering lake below. Next, we travel to Mostar in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Most people come to see the famous Stari Most, the old bridge that was beautifully rebuilt after the war. But the real magic of Mostar is found in its side streets. Our final city stop is Tirana, the capital of Albania. Drab communist-era buildings have been painted in bright, bold patterns, turning the entire city into an open-air art gallery. These cities offer something that is increasingly rare in Europe, a sense of genuine discovery. Can you imagine a river so blue it looks like it was painted? In the Balkans, nature is the main artist, and its masterpieces are everywhere. One of the most stunning is the Tara River Canyon in Montenegro. It's actually the deepest canyon in Europe, a dramatic gash in the earth, with walls that soar up to 1,300 meters. The river that flows through it is a shocking shade of turquoise, and honestly, it's a paradise for rafting and hiking. Then there are the Accursed Mountains, a dramatic range that straddles the borders of Albania, Montenegro, and Kosovo. This is one of the wildest, most untouched areas in all of Europe. But the beauty of the Balkans isn't just in its mountains and canyons. It's also found in its hidden coastlines. These landscapes are not just beautiful to look at, they're an invitation to adventure. They offer a connection to nature that is raw and powerful. What if the best meal of your life was not in a fancy restaurant but in a family's dining room? In the Balkans, food is more than just sustenance. It is a celebration of family, history, and the land. The traditions here are deeply rooted and lovingly preserved. One of the most important is the concept of rakija, a strong fruit brandy that is offered to guests as a sign of welcome. The food itself is a delicious blend of Mediterranean and Ottoman influences. Think grilled meats, fresh cheeses and vegetables, bursting with flavor. But the cultural experiences go beyond food. Music is the heartbeat of the Balkans. These musical traditions are not performed for tourists, they are an essential part of life. These traditions are the soul of the region. It is about participating, not just observing. This is how you connect with the real culture of the Balkans. Is it true that you need to be a rugged adventurer to travel through the Balkans? This is one of the biggest myths holding people back. The truth is, exploring this region is far easier and safer than you might think. Today the countries of the Balkans are peaceful and welcoming. Crime rates in cities like Sarajevo, Tirana, and Skopje are lower than in many major Western European capitals. While each country has its own language, you will be pleasantly surprised by how many people speak English. What about getting around? Planning a trip through the Balkans does require a little more flexibility. The buses are comfortable, affordable, and offer a fantastic way to see the stunning countryside. Renting a car is also a great option, as it gives you the freedom to explore remote villages and hidden beaches at your own pace. You do not need to be an expert traveler to explore the Balkans. You just need a spirit of adventure and a willingness to embrace a different style of travel. The small challenges are part of the fun. So, how can you turn this dream of exploring the hidden Balkans into a reality? The key is to plan, but not to overplan. Start by choosing one or two countries that interest you most. Trying to see the entire region in one trip is too rushed. Give yourself time to get lost in old towns, and take spontaneous detours. The best way to travel is by creating a flexible itinerary. use buses for long distances, and consider renting a car for a few days to explore a specific area. One of the best tips for discovering hidden gems is to stay in locally owned guest houses or family-run hotels. This is how you find the real secrets of a destination. Finally, be open and be curious. People in the Balkans are incredibly hospitable and are usually thrilled to share their culture with visitors. Your curiosity is the key that will unlock the door to the most authentic and unforgettable experiences. At the beginning of our journey, I promised you a secret, something that goes beyond the usual travel tips or hidden locations. It's a secret that can't be found in guidebooks or on any tourist map, but it's the key to truly understanding this region. This secret is not a place you can point to, nor is it a specific restaurant you can look up online. It's not about chasing the most popular sites or ticking off a checklist. Instead, it's a simple, powerful concept that lies at the very heart of Balkan culture. Kafa. More than just a drink, Kafa is a tradition, a way of life, and a symbol of hospitality. In English, it means coffee, but here, it's so much more than that. Kafa is a ritual, a daily ceremony that brings people together and slows down the rush of life. It's the act of pausing, sitting with friends or family and simply talking, sometimes for hours. It's about sharing stories, laughter, and even silence, all over a small cup. Kafa is an invitation to connect, to be present, and to open yourself to new friendships. It's the secret to unlocking the true soul of the Balkans, and it's offered freely to anyone willing to accept it. So, when you find yourself exploring a new town, seek out a small local cafe, order a coffee, and then, just sit. Let yourself settle into the rhythm of the place. Don't reach for your phone or rush to capture the perfect photo. Instead, allow yourself to be fully present in the moment. Watch the world go by. Notice the small details, the laughter, the greetings, the gentle clink of cups. Let the atmosphere wash over you. This is not wasted time. This is the main event. Here, lingering over coffee is a celebration of life itself. By taking the time for kafa, you show that you care about more than just collecting souvenirs or snapshots. You show a genuine interest in the culture and the people who call this place home. You're showing that you want to connect, to listen, and to be part of something real, even if just for a moment. The secret isn't about what you do, but how you do it. It's about intention, presence, and respect for the pace of life here. So, as you plan your own adventure, ask yourself, not just where will you go, but how will you experience it? Will you rush, or will you linger? The Balkans are waiting, full of secrets and stories, for those who are patient enough to listen, to sip, and to truly be present. Thank you for watching Informed Tourist, and if you found this video informative, please like and subscribe. Now, enjoy this next video.